Hi, I'm Joy and this is my channel, Yoga with Joy, so welcome. You're very welcome here, and if you haven't subscribed already, it's so helpful if you do. So this is just a shortish practice where we try out some different things. We're down and then we're up, and yeah, it's good fun. I quite like this one. So I hope you enjoy it, and grab a mat. You don't really need anything else unless you know you need some props and blocks and things like that. They can be helpful at times. See you soon.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
Okay, let's start in seated. So finding yourself a comfortable position to be in. Resting here for a moment. Taking a little bit of time to really ground into this posture. The meaning of asana, posture, is seat. So originally would have been a meditation sitting position, and has over thousands of years transformed into many different positions, many different poses, postures. So finding your seat, your asana. And be here now with this position. Bring yourself fully into the space, into your yoga space. And start to quieten the mind. Slow down the breath. Bring ease and relaxation to the body. That doesn't mean you need to actually do anything or stop your mind or change much at all. But just drop in. Drop in by very subtly changing the pace of your breath. Begin by very quietly opening our eyes, placing the left hand down and the right hand over above the head, and moving the arm across the floor in front of you, and bringing it up again, so taking circles with the right arm. Inhale up, exhale, folding forward. Wonderful. Creating this space as you bring yourself over on the right side of the body. You can open up the chest and the shoulder if you wish, and then close the chest and the shoulder as you come down. You can start to accentuate the movement, opening up like you're catching something from the sky and placing it down onto the earth, folding forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold forward. And then gently bring yourself up, over to the other side. Start with the more closed circles, so you're just moving the arm around in front of you on the floor in front and up towards the sky. And we can bring in some slightly more accentuated movements. Inhale, opening up chest and the arm. Exhale, closing, folding forward. Inhale up. And exhale. Wonderful. Great. Opening up, greeting the sky above and then the earth below. One more time. Opening up and then folding forward. Lovely. And coming up. So you're sitting upright. Wonderful. Okay, so now we're going to move backwards and forward in the seated cat posture. So exhaling back. Inhale forward. Exhale. Inhale forward. And then start to accentuate the movement a bit as well. So you're placing the hands off the knees. And then inhale, opening up. And the hands can come back towards your hips. Exhale. Inhale. But if it's too much doing it in this strong way, then just reduce the movement. It's fine, you can just be doing this like that. So just in your own time, in your own way. I know when you're following videos, you just feel like you have to do exactly what the teacher or practitioner does, but actually it's your own practice and it's your body and you know your body. And then back to centre. Wonderful. Opening up the legs. And we'll come into a little bit of a flow here. So exhale over, inhale up, exhale over. Really opening up the backs of the knees. Feeling the lengthening here when you're over to the side. Wonderful, good. That's wonderful. And then lean back. Let's take some rotations of the feet. And then the other way. And then closing the legs and coming to the side, but to make sure that your right leg is running across the mat, and then bring the left leg in, coming into janushirshasana. Over into the side stretch for a moment. Exhale over. Inhale up, and then facing the front foot. Exhale, fold forward, taking hold of the foot if you can and want to. Otherwise, just on the mat or shin. Inhale up for a moment, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhaling up. And then exhale over to the side. So you're coming to the twist. So left hand is on the right thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, softening into the twist. And then placing the left hand down as you come around again. And lifting up into stargazer. So really strong stretch. All the way from your toes to your hands. On the right hand side. And then bring yourself down. Turning your left leg back so that you're coming into a lunge position. So you're inhaling forward and then exhaling back. So the left knee is over is under the hip, and then you're moving forward. Exhale back. Now if you need blocks or anything here, that can help bring you up for this one. And then we'll place the left hand down and the right hand up, so we're coming into a twist. low lunge twist. Take a couple of breaths, softening the shoulders, opening up the chest. And then bring the right hand behind, and you can tuck it either onto the sacrum here or tuck it somewhere behind you, opening up the shoulder. One or two breaths here. Lift up the arm again. And then place the hand down. Turn around the toes, the back toes, and coming up into a high lunge. The knee is over the ankle. Lift up your toes and place them down. Hand at the heart center. Strong back leg. Strong front leg. Remember to keep your toes nice and relaxed. Inhale, open up and take a few breaths here in Prana Mudra with the soft shoulders, soft face muscles. Your drishti, your eye gaze, straight ahead. And you're really lifting up your pelvic floor here. So deep breaths to the pelvic floor and abdominal muscles. Then hands overhead, down to the center of the heart. Wonderful. And then we'll step to the front of the mat. That's great. So having a look at your feet. They're an outside edge in line with the mat. The big toes, or the toes can lift up and then place them down gently. Lift up through the arches of the feet. Engaging your legs, tuck in the tummy here. Hands at the heart. And bring the arms like wings to your side and then down through the heart center. Down into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up and then exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and step back into downward facing dog. Lower your knees down and bring yourself onto the mat the other way round so that your left leg is right across the mat, so is in parallel with the mat rather, and then the right heel is in at the hip here, pelvis. Okay, so looking at your big toe, taking the arm up and exhale, fold forward. Bring yourself up on the inhale, exhale, fold forward into janushirshasana. Not the side stretch. So placing your hand wherever it is it needs to be, like this. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, folding forward. And then coming into the twist. So inhale up and then exhale into the twist. So the right hand is on the left thigh and the left hand is behind. Lengthen and soften. Breath in and bring yourself back. Place the right hand down and coming up into the wonderful stargazer. So looking up at the sky above, if your neck's okay with that. Long stretch right from the toes to the fingers of the left side of your body. Gently relaxing down. Nice, that's good. Now we're going to come into the lunge. So bring your right foot back. Coming up into the lunge with your knee below your hip here. And your left foot in between your hands. And then you're inhaling forward for the hip stretch. And exhaling back for the hamstring stretch. Fantastic. Okay, so really enjoying this stretch. And if you need to, you've got blocks. Remember, you can have blocks here to help you, give you a bit more room. Then coming to stillness, placing your right hand down, the left hand up, stretching up towards the sky. The right hand towards the earth. Lovely. Taking a couple of breaths and then bringing the hand behind. So you're opening up the shoulder in the twist. Placing your left hand back down, and then we're going to come up into high lunge. You can always stay in low lunge if you need to for this one. Hand to the heart. Soften the shoulders, opening up into Prana Mudra, Drishti straight ahead. If you have it slightly lower, it does give a bit of lengthening into the back of the neck, which can be good. Don't want to topple over. Look at you. Tucking in your tummy, remember your pelvic floor, knees over ankle, soft front toes. And then hands down to the heart again. Wonderful. And up to the front of the mat, feet hip width apart, lifting up through the arches of the feet, arms going up, stretch up, tuck in tummy, exhale, fold forward, inhale, flat back, exhale, bend the knees and step back into downward dog. Walk out the dog if you need to, I'd like to, and lowering down onto your knees and coming into child's pose. So have your knees spread apart, feet together, and rest here in child. Relaxing the arms, softening here. You can even fold up the arms if you want to, so that they're not under any pressure to engage. And then when you're ready, you can bring yourself up so that you're in your seated position again. And then the hands can come to the heart. And take a couple of very relaxed but energizing breaths. Softening your shoulders and your face. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, it's really helpful if you do. And yeah, like and comment on this video, super helpful. Love to hear from you as well. It's really nice getting your comments. Always love it. And hopefully see you again soon. Have a lovely day.
Flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see. Illuminate my heart, awaken me.